Hi everyone, how are you doing? Now this is the new episode of Boys Toys. Today we're going to review a new headphone, and that is the Phonak Audio, and this one is the PFE022 series, and as you can see, this one has a mic in it, which means that if you're the type of person that likes to be on the go a lot, you can use this headphone not only to listen to music but also to talk on the phone without having to use your hand. This is also a perfect bass edition, which means that this is quite good for you who likes to have a lot of thump in your music. Now the Phonak, or this earphone, I think you can get for about $120 to $140 depending on where you are. We got this at the local Japin for about $125. Again, this is the Phonak Audio PFE022 with the mic, so it suits for you that are on the go a lot, so you want a hands free on your phone, or you're on the bike, you can switch songs using the switch panel that is included in the mic, so that's pretty good. It also is a perfect bass type of in-ears, so that's pretty good for you who likes to have a lot of rhythmic fun in your music or in your playlist. Again, this is the mic version, and inside the box, well, not inside, when you open the front part of the box, you can see the build of the phone before you actually open the box, so you sort of get a preview. The design of the box is also pretty good. It's sort of like a floral red, yellow and orange art deco kind of. I think it's pretty interesting that Phonak decided to package their product like this, because I think it's quite interesting compared to other products or in-ears. You can also see on the side there is some explanation on the features of the phone, like how it has a mic, how it's designed for iPods, iPhones and such, how it is Swiss-made construction. Don't know what that means yet, so I suppose it's pretty good. It also says that it's green or has echo environment function or whatever. We haven't found out about that yet, but I suppose that if they put it there, there should be something good about the phones. Eco-friendly wise, I suppose. I'm not really sure. But what you need to understand about the Phonak is that they're closing down their sound division, so pretty much like the Creative Urbana Live, this is among the last samples that is ever produced, so keep that in mind when you're thinking about buying this, especially when it comes to guarantee availability. Alright, so this is pretty much not produced anymore, basically. So let's take a quick look at the back of the box. This is pretty much some specifications that you probably would want to use in considering to buy this headphone or not. So it's pretty much a 32 ohm headphone, which I think is quite standard. It should play well in your iPod or iPhone. But the thing is that the cable is 120 centimeters, and I think it's not too long compared to other headphones like the Shure. The tips also provided are also only 3 pairs, so you only get 6, 3 for your left ear, 3 for your right ear, basically. So it's quite standard. I'd like to remind you that this is an over-the-ear in-ears, so basically if you like over-the-ear, then you'd like this one, but if you're not used to it, it does take time adjusting to. So pretty much now is the time that you've been waiting for while you saw this video, is us unboxing the Phonak. So let's do it. So I guess in terms of packaging, this is alright. I talked about design previously, but now I think that in terms of build, it's quite okay. It's not the best packaging headphones I've seen, I've opened, but I think that this is quite okay. The design or the what you get inside is quite simple and straightforward. I like the black and red color of it. It's packaged pretty nicely with secure tapes, just to make sure that the headphone and all the accessories inside isn't really hurt on the logistical journey. Now this is the papers that you'll get in, very basic, pretty much manuals, which the kind that you get on top is not really the English manuals. That's not very good, but you do get English manual for the other copies, so that's pretty good. Now these two are pretty much the non-English manuals, and now the last one is the English manual, so that we can understand, unless you're either French or German or Spanish, which is the language that was exhibited in the previous manuals. So that's pretty much standard. You don't get any stickers, you don't get any casing, you don't get anything besides the headphone and the silicone tips. So it's pretty much a basic, what you see is what you get sort of headphone. Now, as I said, the silicone tips, you get pretty much 3 pairs, and they all come in the small size, medium size, and large size. So we're going to take a look at how nice it is, how comfortable it is, the silicone tips compared to the other headphones that we've tried before, which is the Shure 215 or the Bear Dynamic. If you remember, check out our other videos. Now, I'll just put the silicone tips for you so that you can compare in terms of size. So there's 3 sizes again. You have the small, medium, and large one. So now let's see the headphones itself. I think that compared to the Shure, as an over-ear headphone, it's quite small, which can either mean fragile, we don't know that yet, or it can mean that once you put it on your ear, it's incredibly comfortable, so that you don't really feel a thing. So that might be pretty good, but we'll see how it goes later on after we've tried using it. In terms of cable, I think the cable is rather significantly smaller than the Shure, so I don't know whether durability in that is actually comparable. Now, as you can see, there are gold tips, just like the Shure and the Bear Dynamic. In terms of the cable, it's not as solid, I would say, as the 215, the Shure 215 that is, but I think it's okay overall. It's a bit brittle, so you might want to be careful with that. This is the mic console, sort of, and this is the tips, pretty much the parts where you would later put on the silicone tips and put in your ear. So we're nearly at the end of our unboxing. It's a very pretty much precise headphone, so you see what you get. So this is the in-ears. I think the build is pretty good. There's a nice printing of the word Phonak brand over there. Now, this is, I think in terms of build, is okay. Not so much different with Shure or the Bear Dynamic, which we tested before in our previous review videos. So I think that's okay for everyday general use. Now, as you can see, there's the green part inside of the mic set or the headset over there. Now, if you change the green part to other types of filters or whatever you call it, I think it can actually change the character of the sound. So you might want to consider that, trying to get different tips for different characters or different natures of sound. Who knows, it might be that significant. We'll try. So we're gonna go ahead and try to put on, I think this is the medium-sized silicone tip into the mic. So we'll see how good it is in terms of fit compared to the Shure. Now, it seems pretty well built. I think in terms of quality it is decent, so that's quite okay. I'm not really sure yet about how the quality of the isolation is. As you can see, that I find it a bit difficult to put it on the headset, which means that the silicone is with not cheap, soft material, so that's pretty good. Alright, so that's pretty much it, the Phonak. If you have any questions about the product, make sure you drop us a line in the comments and we'll try to answer as much as we can. We've been using the Phonak now for about 2 weeks, so we can give you a little insight. Okay, thanks for watching. Don't forget to subscribe. Goodbye.